What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today we are going back to option selects. So far as option selects on the channel, I've just talked about some offensive ones. The main defensive one I talked about was option select guard, so blocking highs and lows with different timings, right? And when you should be thinking about using option selects and what you should be thinking. So the main one with offense was you're just covering options in a set. Defense is I don't know what they're going to do, so I'll cover a spread the best I can. So today we're going to talk about another defensive option select, and this is the dash option select, which some people call the 6-6-1 option select. So it's interesting because the main thing about it is that in a lot of other fighting games, strong players, like one sign of really good defense is when people can identify to walk out of the corner like this and change from a heavily disadvantaged state to a heavy advantage state. But in this game specifically, since cross-ups have been so weakened overall, and not just cross-ups, but just moves that hit behind have been weakened so much that this dash option select, at least personally, I've gone from not really using it at all to using it a very decent amount. There are three main applications where you really want to use this, and there is one place where you really don't want to use it, and I will tell you why. So first, let's start with the do's. Okay. So first is any kind of like airborne move where the opponent can like move after. So the main example would be our boy Kid Buu. So you see this very commonly. You block the wheel, you dash out. Now, he would have to chase you. He doesn't have moves that hit behind. Wheel used to have a cross-up hitbox, but they took it away. So you can run right under there and just slip right on out. Any move like that, you can just run under. And people even use it against Super Dash, but Super Dash is a little bit more risky because people tend to move backwards after blocked Super Dashes, as opposed to like moves like this where Kid Buu is already moving forward. So just keep that in mind. So next would be after vanish. So when you see it after a vanish, originally you might not really think anything, and when you do this right, you shouldn't get hit by the follow-up jab. That's what it should look like. But if they do something cute after, like let's say they go for this, your dash will get you right out of there. So you have to block the jab and avoid cross-ups at the same time with pretty much no risk, because they can't really hit you for doing this, and at least in this situation. You might think, what if they do a low? Couple things. Right? If you do it right, you still should not get hit, as long as you do it the right way. This is actually probably the best practice for doing the blocking part, because you're not supposed to get hit at the end. Now the last really good spot to apply this dash option select is after knockdowns. Now this is actually one thing I will say I don't like about like what you can do on defense. This is a wow, defense is really strong in this game kind of point. There's certain safe jumps that if you delay down tech, you can actually use a dash OS to get out of the corner, and I definitely missed it like a champion. Let's try one more time. This one's an easy example. There are harder examples out there. There we go. Now, this is why you see people using safe jumps where they backdash first and then jump forward, because they're trying to stop people from dashing out of the corner and stealing their turn on wake up. These three applications are pretty straightforward, pretty easy to practice, not too bad. The main thing you don't want to do, this is kind of specific, this doesn't come up that much, but let's see, how will I set this up? Okay, we can do this, and then something like this. So there are situations where if you lay down and try to do this, if they have like a certain assist, like let's say Yamcha assist, I'll do it like this actually. We could do So if you lay down like this, you could accidentally mix yourself up when you do it like mid-screen or near the corner. Especially if they have Yamcha or Bardock or any type of assist like that. You can accidentally sandwich yourself because you're going to be laying on the ground trying to dash out. So you might input the wrong way and get hit. So you want to avoid that at all costs. If you're going to try to run out of the corner, it should really be when your back is all the way to the corner to make sure you don't mix yourself up. That is the main thing. Avoid at all costs, okay? Avoid at all costs. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about that. I think this one is pretty simple and easy to apply, especially since the cases where you want to use this option select is very defined compared to option select guard. So if you still have questions, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.